Hey everyone, Shankar Puri here. Today we're going to look at the Bitcoin chart and see where we're going to be heading, up, down, or sideways. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in these videos is just for entertainment purposes only. So without further ado, let's dive right into the charts. And again, please like, comment, subscribe, and also share if you found these videos entertaining as well as insightful. Let's dive right in. All right, guys, so we got Bitcoin right here. So we're on the 15-minute chart. We're pumping at the moment. We're underneath this resistance zone. So, we have this yellow line that we still need to get over. But we're also underneath this resistance zone. So, maybe today we can get a pump and get past the zone today, but let's see what happens. So let's zoom out on the daily time frame. Yeah, and this is looking pretty bullish right here. So maybe we can get a pass over this resistance zone. And if we can remember, these resistance zones were from all the way last year. So getting back over this again is very important. And then this trend line, like we said, it's been getting rejected. So if we pass over this, it'd be a great confirmation that we're back on track for higher highs. So let's look at this Wyckoff chart. So we're still in the Wyckoff accumulation schematic. However, I do want to let you guys know that if we do print lower lows, if we go lower here, go into a lower low, if we go anywhere lower than that, then it's definitely invalidated. And if we have any candles closing below about here, the Wyckoff accumulation schematic, this one in particular, would be invalidated. So right now it's holding up, and we currently have a rising triangle, ascending triangle here. So this is an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern and has a higher probability to break up to the upside. So we're getting a nice bounce today at the bottom of the pattern. So let's see if it could take us either up, and then we can break through it, retest, and then continue, or we may get rejected, come back down here, and then break. So either way, that is a good sign. A bad sign would be if we came up and then just broke down, or if today we just completely rolled over and came to the downside. But this is a bullish pattern, so there is a higher probability of us breaking to the upside of this pattern. And keep in mind that on the weekly, we are still looking bullish on the weekly time frame. So I'll go to the weekly here. So we still have a bullish divergence. So this is a weekly bullish divergence. So keep in mind, this isn't gonna play out in days. This is on the weekly time frame divergence here, and it started in July of last year, and we just started to take off in January of this year. So it's not like this divergence is gonna play out in a matter of days. It may take 2 months or a month for this divergence to fully play out. So keep that in mind, that this divergence is still in play. On the weekly, we had a low here, we've made a higher low, so everything is still in play for this divergence. If we look at the Stochastic Rsi, I love to use the Stochastic Rsi and the NVT. So we're still bullish. We're still bullish. The Stochastic Rsi well into the 20 now. We're well into the 20, looking bullish. So bullish is when the blue is over the red, and bearish is when the red is on top of the blue. So we're looking bullish, showing that we have momentum to the upside. So it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, that we do get a nice swing to the upside. Mind you, we need to break that yellow resistance zone that I showed. So it's about, if I drew it on this chart, it'd probably be like around here. So that's the zone here from the other chart, the Bitcoin chart, that we need to break. So that is a very important zone for us to get above. And the NVT still showing red, so no concerns there on the weekly. Everything's looking good. So that is a good sign for the Bitcoin price. Now, Let's also look at the altcoins. Well, before we look at altcoins, let's look at the USDT dominance. So again, the USDT dominance is shooting down right now. Again, we are at this resistance zone. So we're again at this resistance zone. We're coming down. We're coming down again from it. So it's looking like we're getting rejected again. And if we can start making lower highs, that'd be very good for the Bitcoin price. If we come down here and start making lower highs all the way down to the support level that we have indicated here, that's been support for this whole bull run, that would be a good sign for the price. So let me go ahead and overlay the Bitcoin price for you with the USDT dominance again, just to show you how it really. So right now today, Bitcoin is pumping a bit. We're getting a little pump today. At the same time, the USDT dominance is shooting down. So it just shows how correlated this is like amazing. So yeah, so it's dumping right now. We're at the resistance of this trend line. Doesn't look like it's showing strength for us to get over. So that's a good sign for us. So let's look at the TLT as well. So the TLT is still showing weakness. I don't see us. We're close again to this support zone. We've gotten rejected off the resistance. So people are going to be going risk on. And like I said from the video over the weekend, that I do believe a melt up is coming, but we're gonna have a steep correction shortly after. So just keep that in mind, that you know, though we may have a melt up, we may be seeing a steep correction shortly after. So if we look at the total 3, so all the altcoins excluding Ethereum, we're still in this bull flag. Here, let me just try to be tight. We're still in this bull flag. Whether you want to do wicks or no wicks, we're still in this bull flag. If we can break above this and, you know, head to higher highs, that'd be great. But we're still trending inside this bull flag, which normally breaks up to the upside, is a very bullish indicator, a very bullish pattern. And we still have this bullish divergence as well. And like I said, divergences take more than one day to play out. So I'm gonna go on the weekly. Yeah, so we have this divergence here. You could also see it on the daily, but I'll just show it here on the weekly, that we have this divergence here, right? So this red right here. So when you're doing RSI divergence, well, I always measure from the body of the candle, because the RSI only takes into account the candles. It doesn't take into account the wicks, so it measures the candles. All right, so yeah, so right now we still have this divergence. We did, however, make a lower high, but we are in this we're in this bull flag, as well as we do have a divergence from here as well. So we do have a bullish divergence here as well. So let's see what happens. Last chart I'd like to show you guys is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So as I said, that, you know, I didn't think we had enough juice to get to the top of this pattern, as it looks like we have a nice bearish divergence here. And if we break down, that'll be great. If we break down, alts will do well, which is great. But what we're looking for is, if we break this zone here and we start coming down here, alts are gonna have a phenomenal run. So basically, whether we break to the upside or to the downside, there's gonna be a big move in alts. If we break the dominance to the upside of this pattern, alts are gonna get wrecked, in my opinion. If we break to the downside, then alts are gonna have a great time. So what we can anticipate is maybe, so it looks like it reached the top, and if it found some weakness, we had a bearish divergence. So if this may look like, it kind of looks like it may be rolling over, so we could get this, and, you know, we'll be looking for a lower high. And if we get a lower high, the probability of us coming at least down to here is very likely. And then breaking is what we're looking for. All right, so guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and tune in next time to see what my thoughts are on the Bitcoin price, where altcoins may be going, and you know, stay tuned. All right, enjoy your day.